Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make the best Chipotle meatballs. In case you guys want to how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need 2 pounds of lean ground beef, chile chipotles in adobo sauce, 4 New Mexico or Guajillo chile pods, 4 Roma tomatoes, 1 egg, 4 garlic cloves, 2 bay leaves, 4 whole cloves, 1 cup of plain breadcrumbs, 5 ounces of queso fresco, a half of a small white onion chopped, 1 handful of cilantro chopped, and all of our spices. I will link them in the description box. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alrighty guys, so first we're going to start by making our chipotle sauce. So we're going to grab our frying pan and we're going to roast our Roma tomatoes, a quarter of a small white onion, our garlic cloves. So we're just going to give them some time so they can roast, and then we can throw the rest of our ingredients. Alright, so once our tomatoes, onions, and garlic cloves are nice and roasted, now we're going to lightly toast our chile guajillo or New Mexico pods. So just lightly toast them, both sides. And also our chile ancho. Okay. Now we're also going to add our 2 bay leaves and our 4 whole cloves. Okay, to that we're going to add 2 cups of water. We're going to cover it and give that a couple minutes, and then we're just going to set it to the side. Alright, so after 2 minutes, we're going to turn it off and just allow everything to cool down before we blend it. Alrighty guys, so after 10 minutes, we are now ready to blend. Alright, so now we're just going to transfer all of our mixture into our blender cup. Okay, to that we're going to add our chile chipotles. I'm using 5. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of beef bouillon and salt. And now we're just going to blend it all together until we have a smooth sauce. Alright, so once we have our sauce, we're going to reserve half a cup and we're going to be making our meatballs. Alright, so in a large bowl, we're going to throw in our meat and just kind of break it down. Okay, we're going to add all of our spices, our black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, Mexican oregano, our chipotle chile powder, salt, and cumin. So just throw it on top of your meat and just continue mixing it together. All right, so now we're going to add our chopped onion, chopped cilantro, breadcrumbs, queso fresco, so just break it down. Okay, so just mix it together. All right, so now we're going to mix our egg. Just mix it with the meat. All right, so now we're going to add half a cup of our chipotle sauce and just continue mixing it all together. And let me tell you, that smells delicious already. All right, so once everything is nice and mixed together, now we are ready to make our delicious meatballs. All right, so I'm going to be using my ice cream scooper, and I'm just going to grab some of my meat. I'm going to grab a bowl like that, press it down, and I'm going to be stuffing them with some Monterey Jack cheese. So I'm going to put a little cube in there and just close it and start forming the meatball. So just like that. Okay. All right, so now we're just going to repeat the same process until we're done making all of our meatballs. Alrighty guys, so once we have our meatballs, now we are ready to begin cooking. Alright, so we're going to grab our large pan, we're going to set it on medium-high heat, and we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. So we're just going to wait for that to heat up, and then we can begin frying. Alright, so once our oil is hot, we're going to place our meatballs in the oil, and now we're just going to sear the whole meatball. So we're going to give it like 30 seconds and then we're going to flip it over. After 30 seconds, flip the meatball over. And just give it another 30 seconds. All right, so after 30 seconds, we're just going to flip the meatballs to the sides, just until we no longer see pink. All right, so once all of our meatballs are nice and sealed, we're going to remove them from the oil. And we're just going to repeat the same process to the remaining of our meatballs. All right, so once we have sealed all of our meatballs, now we're going to throw in about a quarter of a small white onion. And we're going to fry it for 3 minutes. All right guys, so after 2 minutes, once our onions look like this, now we're going to throw in our sauce. Okay, and to my blender cup, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water. Okay, so now we're just going to mix it. And at this point, you can try it for salt and see if it needs any. And if it does, go ahead and add it. But now we're just going to wait for our sauce to come to a simmer. And then we can throw in our balls. All right, so once our sauce comes to a simmer, we're going to reduce the heat to the low setting. Okay, so now we're going to throw in our balls. So start placing them in your sauce. So just move the meatballs around so they can be covered with the sauce. And now we're going to cover them and let that cook for about 20 to 22 minutes. Alrighty guys, so after 22 minutes, our meatballs should be fully cooked. So of course, just want to make sure. So just cut it in half. And it's cooked. So now we are ready to serve. All right, you guys, so I like to serve my Chipotle meatballs with Mexican spaghetti, but of course you can also serve it with rice of your choice or just enjoy it by itself. And I'm just going to top it with some queso cotija and serve it with a lime wedge. And now we are ready to enjoy our delicious Chipotle meatballs. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that I am so ready. I love meatballs like this. You know, it's not too spicy, but of course, if you want to add more spice to it, you can add more chile chipotle. But for me, this is just perfect. You get to enjoy every single bite. And it's just best to go with the spaghetti. So cheers. Hope you give it a try and enjoy. It's so flavorful, it's so delicious. The sauce, the meatballs are just seriously the best. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make some delicious Chipotle meatballs. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you did get this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. Thank you.